Jet props, previously, on Survivor, Rupert had some regrets after his first tribal council. I can't believe I wrote Michelle's name down instead of Sean. Props, and he Morgan tribe had a visit from a Panamanian local. Bird squawks. I think it's hilarious that Austin is scared of every little thing. Props, at Drake. Dude, you do more not to do work than doing work. Props, Sean had worn out his welcome. Sandra, Sean should get a clue or he's going home. Props, at the reward challenge, first part of today's reward, steak, all. Props, Drake took aim at Morgan. Drake wins reward. All cheering, and savored their victory. This is a bomb. Props, at the immunity challenge, the tribe's minds and bodies were pushed to the limit, and Morgan was the last tribe standing. Morgan wins immunity. Facing tribal council, Sean was on the chopping block until Trish and John felt threatened by Rupert. Trish, one person has a hell of a lot of power right now. John, there's no way anyone can go against Rupert. To the final two. It'd be a freaking KO, man. They're planning on getting rid of you tonight. Props, but Rupert turned the tables with a plan of his own by going to Sean for support. I'm with you on that, baby. Props, at tribal council, Trish and John's plan was foiled when Sean sided with Rupert. Sixth person voted out of the Pearl Island, Trish. The tribes are now even at 5 members each. Who will be voted out tonight? Captioning sponsored by CBS Paramount Network Television. Theme song playing. Theme song playing. Rupert, who the hell voted for me? Who the hell voted for me? John. Yeah. Who the hell voted for me? I did. What the, was that? Tonight? I was down for Drake, dude. I would have made a decision, damn it, look at me. I'm looking at you. What the, was that? I made a decision based on. You're starting this, now. Damn it. At tribal council, I dodged the biggest cannonball aimed right at me. I knew when I saw two Ruperts in the vote that Trish and John were against me. I was ready to kill John, literally grab that little scrawny ass by the neck and pop his head off him like a chicken. I'm out there kicking my ass to get you, damn fish. And you turn the tribe against me. I didn't turn the tribe against you. Who did? Hey, it wasn't my. Who did? The person that's gone right now is the person that came up with the idea. Who voted for me? I did. I realized it today that she was lying to me. The whole time deceiving the tribe, telling all kinds of stories, different versions. She had it in the bag. She had you guys locked up, she had John locked up. Krista, and John's trying to pass it off right now, like, oh, I wasn't part of the whole plan. Listen. John, I want to know why I wasn't included in the conversation. Included. In, me. You, me. You were included. I didn't. Hey, I made the decision based on Drake. Drake made the decision. You were the odd man out. John, I've never seen a guy more mad in my entire life. I mean, he's right in my face. He's ready to punch me. But if there were to be a merge, Rupert's absolutely a threat. I mean, he could switch on a dime. He says he'd never do it. But it pissed me off when he helped Morgan win that challenge, and, I'm not the kind of guy that forgives or forgets, you said in your own words. If any one of us went over to Morgan, that they would vote them off. However, you did say if there was one person that could go over there, they wouldn't do that too, it would be you. I never said that in a million years. Well, I was under the impression that you did. Who the hell would even have the arrogance to say that? I thought that was a ballsy ass statement. Why, if I thought that, why wouldn't I have stayed there and made the Morgan stronger? Well, I don't know. Well, I have no clue. That makes a lot of sense. I would have stayed there and said, you Drakes are dead. and I was scared to death that you were going to turn on us. I am the one person that will always stand true to Drake. I was following some. You were following Trish, who was telling every one of us. You and me are going to be the final two. She was telling every one of us that. Let's start fresh, alright. It sucks, man. I'm sorry. We're all done. And we'll be 5 strong Drakes, okay. Alright. We're to be 5 strong. Drake, yep. Rupert, I'm not saying John is finished yet, but. Size, I'm not saying that I believe him at all anymore. I don't believe a damn word he says. I'm sorry, man. I don't know why I believed that, I just did. Johnny Fairplay is Johnny Pain and ass now. To me. Thunder. Wind whistling, bull, rain, go away. Wind whistling, bull, rain, go away. I can't even get out in the ocean, I get pounded around. Try to get a fish. Andrew, day 19. A little worn out. I think there's a direct correlation between lack of protein in our bodies and energy, and then Rupert came over for a couple of days. We had some fish, dramatic increase in energy. I felt like a new person. Right now. We'd probably give anything to have Rupert over here. In fact, we definitely would give anything to have Rupert over here. Dude, there's a stingray. Right there. Dude. Whoa, he's right there. You see him? He's right there. Yes. He's long gone now, pal. Yes. He's long gone now, pal. It's not that we don't want the fish, it's that we're having great difficulty catching them. This is the most I've ever eat beans in my whole life. You can only eat so many beans. Rhino, why's that? Cause they suck. Tijuana laughs. Tijuana, we only have 2 portions of rice left. Austin, it's imperative that we merge. It's imperative. Cause, I'm bigger than everybody else. I'm like 200 pounds. I'm probably like 175 right now. I have no energy to do anything, and, it's wearing on me. Andrew, it's so difficult. Because we know if we had as much fish as the Drake tribe has, we'd be having parties every night, dancing and singing. I can't imagine having my own fish. It's depressing to think about. Actually, I'd rather not think about it. Rhino, think if, Skinny Ryan were still here. He would have perished. Laughing, he would perish. Yeah. So would Lil. Tijuana, yeah, I think so, too. Andrew, you know, it gets mentally overwhelming and draining to think about all the things we need to do just to survive out here, and it's exhausting. I'm tired today. My entire body aches. And you can see on my tribe mates, it's taking their toll. OT, this morning, he has good days and he has bad days. This morning he checked out, I could see it in his eyes, I could read it a mile away. He's somewhere. He's not here. He didn't sleep at all last night from what I could see. Cause he kept me up, but he'll rally if we need him. For something, hopefully. Sean, I'm curious to see. For something, hopefully. Sean, I'm curious to see. What's going on today? I've got a hunch, baby. I got more than a hunch. I know this is the biggest sea male we'll ever see. Rupert, my tribe, they have it in their heads that we're going to a new island. And having a big party and going to go with Morgans. And be an emerge. Alright, guys, here we go. If it happens, okay, but I'm not looking forward to it. Because I have a strong tribe right now, I do not want to merge yet, and I cannot plan on a merge yet. Alright, here we go. You ready? This could decide the future. Whoa, wait a second here. We got a lock and keys. Sandra, one more challenge. Take a challenge in a minute. The most important reward for which your tribe will compete needs you to work together and be quick on your feet. It's better than steak and lobster, will be the sweetest victory you'll know, but if the other tribe gets it, it would seem a painful blow. I think we're going to be locked together and we have to get certain keys to unlock us. It will be the sweetest victory you'll know. Well, we shall soon find out, huh? Make some popcorn before we go. I would love to try some of that. Sandra, on our way back from, the pre-mail, John mentioned, hey, you know what, we should open up a coconut. And, Rupert, Krista, myself and John had said, okay, we want the coconut popcorn. Because once you fry the coconut, it tastes exactly like popcorn. Sean, I don't. Even, you know what, to be honest, we're not cooking it. Cause, we don't really have time. Yeah, we'll cook the next one. We don't have the other one. Let's just do it. That's not, I'll share this one with them, and then you can cook that one, John. They would want it cooked. John, stop arguing. They've already said. Everyone said. You argue about everything. Does Rupert want it cooked? Do we have time to sit here and worry about this, right now? We're doing it. You're the only one working against that. Do it. Well, you can help, and that would speed up the process. I don't want to help, I know you don't, because that's not your decision. Are you going to make this a difficult thing every day? Already? Come on, now. John, yes, obviously. It's always an argument with you. 4 out of 5 people said. You're about to cry again over A. You're an ass, dude. Excuse me. You're an ass. You want to sit here and call me an ass. We're gonna go. Take care of this, cause you are not sitting and calling me an ass anymore, alright? You're A, alright? Enough, alright? Dude, get out of my face. No. Don't even tell me to get out of your face. Sandra, cut it out. Sean, you know what your problem is, John. You're a little baby. John, I'm not hiding. Be a man. A man doesn't fight. Someone, you, a Neanderthal does. There's a difference. We have about 20 minutes. Exactly. We have enough time to make popcorn. You call me a again, John, I swear to God. You threaten me with physical violence one more time. Man. Threat. I want you to, dude. Cause I want to see you walk away. Don't cry like a baby if you're Sandra, they're always fighting. I'm glad it's not me. Let them duke it out. You know, let them kill each other, vote each other off. As long as it ain't Sandra, I'm happy. Probst, come on in, guys. 19 days you've been out here. In the Pearl Islands. You have survived the bugs, the lack of food, miserable living conditions, and the ever-shifting tribal dynamics. Together, you voted 6 people out of this game, 3 from Morgan, 3 from Drake. The reasons you voted these people out buried. The only real common trait among the 6 people you voted out is that they're no longer in this game, but that may soon change. Morgan, Drake, your past has come back to haunt you. Come on in, guys. Austin, no way. Sandra, what's that? Probst, the 6 people you have voted out's return now as a 3rd tribe. Nicole, Skinny Ryan, Lil, Burton, Michelle, and Trish. Do you guys have a tribe name? We're the Outcasts. Probst, the Outcasts. Not unlike the pirate days, they got tired of somebody, felt they were no longer worthy, they shipped them out to sea and left them for dead. Typically, they died. But every so often, they didn't, and when they came back, they usually had one thing on their mind. I'm guessing it's the same with you, Michelle. Revenge, baby. All about revenge. Probst, alright, guys. Let's get to it. Here's how it will work. The Outcasts will compete against Morgan and Drake in a 3-tribe challenge, and the stakes are severe. If Morgan or Drake lose to the Outcast tribe, you will go to Tribal Council tonight and you will vote somebody out. The Outcasts will then go to Tribal Council and vote somebody in and replace the member you lost. If both tribes lose to the Outcasts, you both will go to Tribal separately. Both will vote somebody out. And 2 Outcasts will come back into this game. In addition, if any Outcast makes it back into this game, they are immune at the next Tribal Council to give them a fair shot at integrating with their new tribe and getting back into this game. If the Outcasts kick your ass, you may be going home. On the flip side, if you really are the 10 most worthy survivors, this should be no trouble. Drake, Morgan, just so you know, the Outcasts have been living on very limited rations of rice and fruit and protein, just like you. Okay. Want to know what the challenge is? Props, it's a first. It is a 3-tribe challenge. It's a series of rescues. There are 3 prisons with 3 cages in each one. Your entire tribe will be locked up, except for one. Tribe rescuer. On my go. Rescuers will race to the beach to retrieve their flag. Each flag is an equal distance from the tribe prison. Using your hands, start digging under and into the first cage, where you will release your first tribe mate, who's tied up. Together, you will dig into the second cage and release 2 more tribe mates who are also tied up. On the ground, you'll find scattered sticks and string. Use those to build a pole and reach for 2 keys in the third cage, which will unlock that door. Those keys will also unlock the rest of your tribe. Now, everybody's in the last cage and you need to get out of that final door. Use your pole again to retrieve one last key from outside the prison. First tribe, with their flag to cross the finish line wins. For the outcasts, you're fighting to get back in this game. Drake and Morgan, you're fighting to stay alive. Alright. Select your tribe rescuers. Wait for my go. Alright, the rescuers you chose for your tribes, Burton. For the outcasts, Andrew for Morgan, Sean for Drake. A lot at stake. Survivors ready? Go. Cheering. Go. Burton out to an early lead. Savage behind. Sean bringing up the rear. Burton has his flag and he's heading back. Sean has his flag. Savage has his flag. Teams shouting encouragement. Burton is first back, puts his flag in and starts digging. Sean digging, Savage right there. Dig, Burton. Go. Dig. You're almost there. Props, Burton trying to get under. Shove yourself. Props, Burton, for the outcasts. First through the cage. Starting to untie Trish. Sean is through for Drake. Come on. Forget the flag. Here, get the other one. Probst, keep it going, Savage. He's got it. Going to get through. Good job. Savage through for Morgan. Bunch of double knots. Probst, got to start untying Rhino. Right here. Probst, all 3 rescuers are in the first cage. Come on, guys. Probst, Sean and Christopher Drake start digging into their second cage. Burton and Trish. For the outcasts right on their tail. Come on, guys. Probst, all 3 tribes. Guys, are in the first cage. It's anybody's game. Rhino untied for Morgan. Krista through to the second cage for Drake. Trish through to the second cage. For the outcasts. Get her. Get her. Get her. That's okay. Come here, Chris. Come here. Probst, Sean through. Both Drake members now on the second cage. Drake with a slight lead over the outcasts. Morgan still struggling. Burton's under. Now, both outcasts are through to the second cage. Andrew Savage squeezing under. Morgan, you're still in last place. Pick it up, guys. Burton starting to work on Michelle. Rupert's untied. He goes to work on a pole. A lot of challenge left. Keep fighting. Rhino's through. All 3 tribes now in the second cage. Drake and it. Outcasts have everybody free. Morgan still trying to untie. Tribe members. Give me another one. Give me another one. Props, T's almost free. It's now a race. You got to build a pole. To get those keys that'll get you in the third cage. Drake working together. Outcasts taking their time. Building a long, strong pole. Austin's free. Everybody now free for Morgan. All 3 tribes are now working on their pole. You got to get those first keys. Go. We're fine here. We're fine here. Here. Good. We're fine here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Probst, Rupert has the first set of keys for Drake. Burton going for the first set of keys for the outcasts. Drake, first tribe into that last cage. Hold on. There you go. Easy, 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 easy. Alright. Grab it. Grab it. Props, the outcasts now have their keys, about to get into that last cage. Drake working it. Going for that final key. This'll get them out. All together. Morgan with the pole. But they're still back working on their first keys. The outcasts are into the final cage. It's outcasts and Drake neck and neck. Austin, working it. Morgan still struggling. Pole about to break. Double. Double lock. Probst, Drake's polls falling apart. Go. 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 Probst, Outcasts going for that final key, if the poll holds strong. Morgan into the last cage. It's now a race who can get that key first. Outcasts very close to a major upset. Somebody could be coming back into this game. Don't want to drop those keys. That pole is starting to bend. Easy. SHH, 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 here we are, we got it. Oh, props, the outcasts dropped their keys. Come on. Hold on. No, Lil, you gotta stay in. Hold on. It's okay. Probst, Morgan and Drake fighting to stay alive. Come on. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Probst, Morgan's pole has just fallen apart. Outcasts have their keys. Unlocking the last lock. This could be it. Drake trying to catch up. The outcasts working together. As a tribe, hunting the door. Burton, go. Get it? Come on. Probst, everybody's got to cross the finish line, got to have the tribe flag. Yelling and cheering, Michelle's through. Burton's through. Ryan is through. The outcasts defeat Morgan and Drake. This challenge is over. It's over. It's over. Cheering, accolades continue. Huge effort by all three tribes. I know there's a lot going on emotionally, but for the outcasts, clearly a big win. Terrific opportunity. But let's face it. You guys have had your own ups and downs in this game. Burton, how big a victory is this? Revenge is sweet, but it's been no walk in the park. And you want to talk about being down, man, got kicked out of a tribe. Those are the lowest of the lows. They haven't been there yet. So, we faced a lot of adversity and came back stronger than ever. Probst, okay, here's how. It's gonna work. Drake, you will come to tribal council first tonight, you'll vote somebody out. They will be going home. Morgan, you will follow them in a separate tribal council. You will vote somebody out. They'll be going home. The outcasts, you'll come in last, you'll vote 2 people into the game, and they'll report to their new tribes immediately. Makes sense? Head back the way you came. See you at tribal council. Andrew, the game to end all games. It's frustrating, it's exhilarating, it's exciting, and it's a pain in the ass. Those 6 in the misfits, have no right to be here. None. Alright, so I want everyone's word, looking me in the eye. Whoever they send over here is gone the very next opportunity. We got that, Rhino, they got immunity on. The first one. You're kidding. It doesn't matter though. It'll be 3 on 2. Bye. Andrew, well, we need to strategize. I don't want any of those misfits getting any control or authority in our tribe. No way. I don't care about Drake. Anybody that left Morgan. There's a damn good reason for it. Skinny Ryan has no business stepping on this beach again. Lil, God bless her, I love her, she's got no business competing in those challenges. Tijuana, for the most part. We're all frustrated about the new dynamic to this game. And it was very obvious that Andrew did not want this new tribe member to really have a say. I think that Andrew's very comfortable being the leader. He's got the best seat in the house, and I think he wants to keep that. Worst case scenario. We'll vote somebody out tomorrow, and it can't be the bleep who joined us, groans. I'd be the first one voted off. Vote me right off, cause I don't deserve to win. Okay. You guys stuck it out. Your body could last longer than mine. Mine couldn't. I'm out of gas. I'm spent. I couldn't even move in that challenge today. My temple has got nothing to offer for me. I'm a bag of atrophy right now. Anybody knows me knows, when I come to play at anything, it's 110%. And, if I can't give that, I'm out. I like to win straight up, and I can't do that. Number 2, I don't really give a damn what someone else thinks about me. If you don't like what I do or what I say or what I've done, you can get in line to kiss my ass. For me to stay any longer just makes me look like a fool. And you can cut your losses. You know, you're not going to win everything. You're sure? I'm positive. Vote me off. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure with all you guys. I just don't have it in the tank anymore. I don't have it in the tank anymore. Tijuana, I'm not going to say anything to Asen to make him stay. He had already initially thought about quitting quite a while ago. I had something to say then because I thought he had warned him. This time around, I don't have anything to say to Asen. I can't sleep. Every bone in my body is so sore. It's unbearable, so. You guys been good. Andrew, I think that OT mentally and physically has shut down. He wants out, but I feel, given any state of facts, the last thing in the world I would do is quit. That's something he'll have to live with for the rest of his life. And I don't think that he's going to fully appreciate it until it's obviously too late. Sandra, that was terrible. Too late. Sandra, that was terrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Who would have thought they'd come back to haunt us? When I first saw the outcast tribe, I was like, no way. And then to see Burton as their leader, he's so strong, and everyone, I know, was probably full of anger and energy. Who, do you think, is going to come back? Burton and Lil. If those are the two. You can't assume that, though. Burton is not going to go down without a fight. I think it'll be Michelle and Lil. You wonder why those guys were so happy about winning. It's because they're a bunch of losers that got a second chance in life. If you're a winner, you don't have to go through the second chance game. So, you know, they're used to that their entire lives. They've been losers. This is no different. Well, somebody has to go home. Who wants to volunteer? Raise your hand right now. Anybody? Hey, don't everybody jump up. At the same time. Did anybody raise their hand? No. Rupert, I don't feel vulnerable tonight. I have my 3. I'm not vulnerable tonight. The 2 other guys in the tribe are vulnerable. John wrote my name down last night, and fair is fair. I should write John's name down tonight, but I haven't decided yet. I mean, both of them I would love to see. Rupert, gone. Both of them are lying their asses off to us. Sandra, what have you asked them to give their reasons why they feel right now that they should stay, and see what they say? They'd both say, because he's a bigger liar. Because he's telling you this, he's telling you that. But ask them. Say, we can't decide on which one of you 2 will go home, and we want to hear why you should stay. And let them fight it amongst themselves. That would be hilarious. You want to? You want to? Rupert, hey, John. I have been talking with the ladies, and I can't decide who I'm voting for. I want both of you, if you would, this is your chance to sit down and just say why we should keep you. Sandra, no fighting. 2 minutes, cause we're leaving in 5. The way feel it is, you know. I feel I've been pretty honest as much as I could be up to this point, but, John, you know, I feel like I can't trust him with the vote for you. Yesterday, with the fact that if we were to go into a merge today and John didn't feel that we were all with him, you know, that could be dangerous for us. John thought he had it all in the bag. He thought he was playing us all and he had this whole game figured out, John, but I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it's game over for him. You know, you can't mess with me long before I come back and get you. I feel that, I've shown that I'm loyal to Drake. And I also feel that I'm definitely a much harder worker, so, and I think that's important when it comes to everyday living. John, I know it's between myself and Sean. I'm sure Rupert's not happy that I wrote his name on a piece of paper last night, but, will he forgive and forget? I don't know. We'll see. Probst, well, I think the walk-in says it all. I've never seen you guys this quiet. This separated. I know you didn't expect to be here again this soon. Rupert, you're already shaking your head. 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. Never would I have thought we'd be here 2 days in a row. Probst, Krista, what was your reaction at the challenge? Oh, it was a little shocking. I wasn't quite expecting, everybody else to show back up. I'm happy that I really haven't badmouthed anybody from our own tribe that's over there. Probst, one of the unique things about today's change of events is, you got to hear from people who've been voted out. Burton made a pretty honest comment about, you think you're down. You don't know down until you've been voted out. Sandra, did that hit you at all as a, wow, I never thought about how these guys have been feeling? Definitely. And with those words, you also say, damn, they're going to give it their all and they're going to come back. And now I do feel a little bit threatened because the way he sounded, he's ready to come back today, so I wouldn't be surprised if he walked back into camp. Probst, Burton. 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 Probst, the guy you couldn't wait get rid of may be coming home to roost again. That's right. Probst, so, what happened? When you went back to camp? When we got back to camp, just before we came out here. Rupert told the guys, okay, you got 2 minutes apiece. Tell us why we should keep you around. And they said what they had to say and, I think we won't make our minds up until we get up there and, cast our vote, so. Probst, so, Sandra, is it safe for me, based on what I'm hearing, to draw the conclusion that it is Sean or John tonight that is going home? It is Sean or John that's going home tonight. Probst, Sean, why not vote you out tonight? What are you going to bring to this tribe that's crumbling by the moment? I'm dedicated to this tribe. And I wish we could just wash the slate from the past and go forward as strong as we can, because the only way that this tribe is going to be powerful is if we all stick together and trust each other no matter what, and I feel that I can be a good part of that. Probst, John, convince these guys. Why not vote you out tonight? I feel I care more about this tribe than I do myself. I feel that I know how to split a coconut 5 ways as opposed to Sean. I think I have shown tribe loyalty, which, I don't know what, Sean to be loyal to at all. So, that's pretty much it. Probst, with that, it is time to vote. Rupert, you're up. John. Rupert, you're up. John. You and I know the truth. Basically, you've been backstabbing everyone including myself. Bleep, you. Probst, I'll go tally the votes. Once the votes are read, votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Sean. John. That's 1 vote John. 1 vote Sean. Sean. That's 2 votes Sean, 1 vote John. The latest member to be voted out of the Drake tribe Sean. That's 3 votes, that's enough. You need to bring me your torch. Sean, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Maybe tonight you reached your lowest point. If it's any consolation, Morgan is up next to vote off one of their own. And soon, you will both have new tribe members. What you do from this point forward will define your destiny in this game. Grab your torches. Head back to camp. I should have seen this one coming. John basically went back on everything he had told me for the first 3 days, about our supposed alliance. I had hoped that today would have brought a merger. Things probably would have been a lot different and I might have been able to go a lot further. I don't know. What can I say? Game, set, match. Thunder crashing, Probst, well, Drake has been. Thunder crashing, Probst, well, Drake has been. Here and gone. They were lucky. With the weather. Unfortunately, you're not. Been a while since you guys have been here. Had a nice run. Savage. What happened when you guys got back to camp? Suddenly you're faced with an unexpected tribal council. And you're going to have to vote somebody out. As soon as we get back to camp, Asen steps forward, says that his mind and his body have shut down and that he needs to go. He can't take it another day. Absolutely insists that we put his name on the parchment and vote him out tonight. Props, you had enough, Asen. Going into this, I was like, I'll only go as far as my body will allow me to go. And right now, my body's done. Exasperated. Every bone in my body hurts. I just can't go any further. I'll be more of a liability than an asset to my team and I refuse to do that. Props, Savage, how much of this experience is about finding out what you are made of? It's all about that, Jeff. It's all mental. Your mind controls your body. If your body's shutting down, it's because, in my opinion, it's because your mind's shutting down. Props, okay, so, awesome. Your body, although it appears to smack anybody's body that's still left in this game, I would argue probably your mind has had enough, as well. So, when you hear a guy like Burton come back and say today, you don't know what down is until you've been humiliated by being voted out. And yet he still has a burning desire enough to be back in this game that he'll risk it again. Is there any part of you that questions your own will to go on when your body may be saying, I'm tired? Absolutely not. I equate my temple to a car. If it has no gas, it cannot run. Probst, T, from what I gathered at that second tribal council, it was Asen who was the mysterious person who wanted to quit. So, this goes back to day 5. Or 6. What's going on from your point of view right now with Asen? I can't dictate to Asen or understand where he's coming from. This experience may not be enough of a sacrifice for him versus his health. It is for me. I'm willing to go until probably I'm dead here, either that or I'm voted out, but that's just me. Probst, Dara, I'm watching your body shrink by the day, pulling your top up. Nothing staying on. Do you want out of this game? No, I do not want out of this game. Like T said, you know, I guess you'll have to be carrying me away because I'm not going to leave this game until I have to. Probst, Rhino, what's your take on this happening tonight? Is it, you know what, fun, awesome, you wanted to quit twice, go home? As far as I'm concerned, if it was me, I'd be clawing and scratching and have to have pneumonia and stuff, but you know, Asen's going to do his thing. That's his wishes. I'm going to grant him his wishes. Props, so I'm going to go back to you, Asen. I think you know I'm not picking on you. Oh, that's fine if you are. Props, so when you hear your 4 other tribe mates, who obviously adore you, when you hear them say, I wouldn't quit, not for nothing, Jeff, you can't tell me somewhere in the back of your mind, there's not a little part of you saying, I am quitting. It's, take it for whatever you want. I mean, if you want to say quitting, you want to say stopping. Yeah, I'm quitting. My health, to me, is more important to me, than $1 million. I guess, right now. Does it mean justify the ends? No, it doesn't. Probst, let me ask you something, Asen. Have you wondered what the hell you're doing out here? You know what? I'm clearly out of my element. As a situation, I would have thought that. Hey, give it a shot. I can at least say, hey, I went and tried it. I like to have been successful. Apparently, I'm not going to be, but, you know, I won't live my life saying, what if? Props, Savage, you're shaking your head. If I were to do this, I would have a what if, flat out. What if I went another 2 days? What if I went one more day? I mean, but that's just me. You know, I don't pretend to walk in his shoes, Jeff. I can't understand what he's going through. It's his decision. Probst, well, Asen, I don't pretend to know what you're thinking either, but I know this. I've been at about 100 tribal councils, never ever seen anybody lay down their torch So this is a first for me. Seems unanimous. I just want to make sure. Savage, you're going to indulge Asen, send him home? Yes. Probst, there. Yet. Probst, Rhino. Yet. Probst, D. Yes. Probst, no need to vote and waste any more time. Grab your torch. Probst, Asen, per your wishes. Go home. With all due respect to Asen. Go home. With all due respect to Asen. People work too damn hard to get in this game and fight to stay alive. If he wants to lay his torch down, so it shall be. Who knows? Maybe this is the best thing to happen to the Morgan tribe. All I know is, you will head back to camp. Soon after, a new tribe member will arrive. And I can promise you this: that person wants to be in this game. Grab your torches. Head on back. Good night. Captioning sponsored by CBS Paramount Network Television. Captioned by Media Access Group at WGBH. Access.wgbh.org. Probst. Stay tuned for scenes. From our next episode. Probst, next time on Survivor. Drake and Morgan dread the arrival of their new tribe members. Who is gonna come to our tribe? If it's Burton, I will fall out. And I'll be damned if one of those outcasts is ever going to get a foothold in the Morgan tribe. Probst, and at tribal council. Time to find out who's going back into this game.